Cellular liberation. Beloved ones, we have now entered Piscean season, which is the last opportunity for us to conclude old cycles and purify ourselves from what we experienced after finishing an entire Piscean cycle, which allowed many of us to evolve into who we are now, sovereigns and integrated beings. Pisces is the last sign with whom we heal, become whole, and merge our polarities, for it is with Pisces that we learn how to ascend from the 3D realms and their programming, resurrecting into sovereign beings with the first sign, Aries, with whom we master the transcendence of the ego to embody our true self and its divine power. While Pisces reigned, it was time for us to activate our blue center, our soul portal and thymus, moving from the 3D levels to the soul dimensions. It was the time for many to finally awake from a long dream, and the time for us as ascending souls to transcend the many spiritual distortions and illusions that are still confusing many, and that many of you have as your main mission to neutralize. This month, March and August, are the most important ones of this year to work on the liberation of old inner structures to embody the new ones we now create from a more illumined space. This is now an important time with Pisces to transcend an old timeline, one that started around 2012, and that began the process for many of us to move into a new personal dimension and planetary one, for it all depends on what we manifest from within, leaving aside what is obsolete for us. Pisces comes to help us transform our lower bodies, embody our illumined ones, so we can create from a space of freedom and love all we desire to recreate in our physical reality. As we shift into a new dimensional space and redimensionalize our chakras and DNA time codes, we too need to do the same procedure with our cellular memories. Our cellular memories consist of a series of energetic records connected to our monad that store everything we have ever experienced, both on Earth and in the galactic realms we too dwelled. All the galactic and Earth timelines that have influenced us are recorded in our cellular records, and it is during our current leap of consciousness that we must witness and neutralize these old timelines so they do not recur in our present reality. This is a process of cellular purification that the next eclipse in Virgo will assist us with, as we need to let go so we can embody the new coding our divine sources descend upon us. This is not healing, it is a conscious removal of what we need to dissolve within us, as it is no longer serving our present journey and purpose. As you awaken your dormant DNA codes and restore your authentic template and wisdom, this process will continue expanding. The most important thing is the detection of memories that are not ours and are inserted, creating false memories, beliefs, and programs within us, and the dissolution of those related to war timelines, whether on Earth or any other civilization, and that are residual energies we no longer need to keep active within our present timeline and self. The accumulation of not only what is false within us, but what is obsolete, residual, and has served a purpose, become a whole living organism in itself, with a very low frequency that often attracts more of the same nature, which is why some people confuse negative attacks with what they naturally attract due to the lower cellular memory blocks they still hold within. Once we have healed, we need to decree to our DNA to remove these memories, if false ones, or neutralize the authentic and hurtful ones not to continue being active, so we only experience what we came here to be and do at this time, liberating ourselves from what we do not have to continue repeating. Some call it clearing karma. I call it cellular liberation, a process that involves living consciously in the moment to witness ourselves in all we think, feel, and do, to remove anything we witness that contradicts who we have become and wish to be, as it is how we truly shift our DNA and old programming by shifting habits and using commands to neutralize them. Orion and Arcturians are master etheric surgeons who can help us clear all inserts and other false programs in our etheric body that we cannot from our 3D view. All of us have or can ask for etheric surgeons who help us detect where we need to remove as non-living organisms, parasites, or non-benevolent forms or programs in our bodies. We are living in one of the most blessed Earth cycles to retrieve energetic sovereignty, receiving infinite assistance to become who we truly are and our authentic template, creating the life we wish and deserve as abundant beings. May you let go of who you are not, recognize your benevolence and power of creation, beloveds. With an infinite love, Natalia, Alba.
Mother Mary and Gaia, the green grass under your feet. I am Mother Mary, and I love you very much. I am an old mother of many children. When you walk with bare feet in the green grass, you connect easier with Mother Earth. She, too, your Mother Earth, is a mother of very many children, and she knows so much, even more than what God knows. God works together with Gaia and all the realms in a coherent manner. All help each other, and there are no separation in all of what is going on. Many of the realms consider Mother Earth to be the true mother of the universe, and they love her very much. When the elves are young and go to school, they always start with learning all about Mother Earth in the first years, and then later on they learn a skill that is individual for each child. In this way, the knowledge that is taught at first is a very good guideline to all the next coming tasks that coming. Starting where your feet are. You walk on earth. You can play a little game with the very word earth. It is both earth for listening and hearth for the fire, where you can cook your food, get heat when it is cold, you survive. Understanding that Mother Earth has many different attributes as the element of fire was the step into living in the third dimension of Earth a very long time ago. Now there are many different dimensions, but humans are still not understanding the very ground that you walk on. Some of you do understand her, but most of you still do not. She, Mother Earth, is a soul, and she is a very loving soul. She walks beside you at all times, just as God does. They both walk beside you. Many of you have discovered God, and some of you already know that God walks beside you, but very many of you do not know that on the other side of you there walks Mother Earth, and she wants to hold you in her hand. Mother Earth says, I love you so very much, and I so wish you could sense me, feel me, and my love. I walk beside you, and I always have. I know you, and I love you so much, and I want to comfort you and make you feel safe. Many of my children are so afraid of me. You look up to the heaven and cry out to God and ask God for good advice, and He already walks beside you, and He loves you too very much. Heaven and earth, it is all there, here, right now, inside of you. It is outside of you, but also inside of you in your heart. But as long as you are afraid of me, you will not notice me and my love, but I am so glad that you feel God. I will wait for you. I will never leave your side. I am always by your side, caring for you, loving you. When you can merge heaven and earth, make into one, you will feel so complete, no longer separated. In this moment, into this new life where you do not separate earth from heaven, you will find a new life, new insights, and understand why you are here. You will no longer feel like a searcher. You will find your true home, both inside of you and outside of you. And I await this wonderful moment no matter how long it will take, for I am your mother. I love you. Mother Earth, Gaia, Mother Mary.